were so many people trying to like get me to get in their cars, like stopping, like pulling over, going as far as pulling over in them, like from like a main road to try to get me in their car.
Girl, I still fuck with you even though you in the bad, girl. I wanna teach you a lesson.
What's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a story time about the time I ran away. Okay, this is how it all started. I was in 8th grade. And me and my brother, we went to school together at the time. Well, we do now, but like he was in 6th and I was in 8th. So usually my mom would be home when we got home from school. And one day she wasn't, and I forgot my key. And this is how this whole shebang happened, all over a key. A key. So back in those days, I had a stepdad. And like I called him, it's like where are you? Like, can you come home and open the door? So it takes him a while to get there. And like after about, I say 15 minutes, he pulls up with my stepsister in the car, and me and my brother are on the porch waiting on them. So he gets there, he unlocks the door, and he starts to say like, oh, why you thought your mom was gonna be here? Your mom's never here. And I say like, my mom's always here. Like, my mom's literally always here when we get home from school. So I didn't see like what was the big deal. Like, why you asking me this, and you know that she's here because you're always here. So I don't know. So like he's like steady keep asking me that, and he's getting like frustrated. I guess he's mad because he had to come back home or something to unlock the door. But I'm like, it's not that serious. Like, it's not that serious. Like, wherever you wasn't that far away, because you got here pretty quick, and you could always just leave back out. So he goes out to the garage. That's where he went. He was in there fixing on his car or whatnot. I don't know what he was doing. But I went to go fix me some noodles because I was hungry and I was tired of sitting on the porch. So I'm making my noodles. They in the microwave. He come out. Actually, no. I was sitting at the table eating my noodles, putting the stuff in, stirring it up and stuff. And he comes in there and he's still talking. And I like he's still telling me, your mom's never here. Why did you think it was okay to leave your key? So after the 15th time this man didn't ask me the same question, I finally get frustrated. I start to yell, like, I'm mad, like, you're asking me the same question over and over and over, and I don't understand why. So I finally break. I was like, my mom's always here, blah 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 blah. Like, why are you yelling at me? Like, I'm getting like so mad, I'm heated at this point, all because he keeps asking me the same thing. Do not keep repeating yourself. That is so annoying. So he's steady repeating himself, and then I don't know, we just started going back and forth. Like, we're arguing about literally nothing. It's a grown man and 14-year-old arguing about being locked out. Mind you, I guess because I'm older, I take all the blame for us not having the key or us being locked out, which is perfectly fine. I understand that. But I mean, like, I don't feel like all of the blame should be on me. Like, why am I the only one getting yelled at for being locked out? Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm so confused. Like, there's another person here who's also locked out with me. Just because I'm older doesn't mean that I should hold all the responsibility for this key that we share. So I don't understand at this point. So I don't know. He's just yeah back and forth. And he's like getting close. Like, I'm sitting at the table eating my noodles, yelling at this man, and he's getting closer and closer to me. I have a thing about people like even inching up on me, blah blah blah. If you ever like people who go to school with me know, like, if you ever like walk up behind me and like touch me, I'm going to like attack. I'm going to attack. Don't do that. I don't like that. So he's like walking up with me, like, I'm like, okay, all right. Like, he thinks just because I'm a kid, like, I won't do this man up. Like, I think that's what he thought. Why you thought that? Why you thought that? Anyways, yeah, so we arguing, and he comes up to the table, and he like, it's a glass table. He slams like his hand down on the table. He's whoa, 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 whoa. So I'm just looking at him like, okay. And he does it again. So I get in my bowl of noodles, I throw them at him, and I was like, why are you walking up on me like you finna hit me? Blah, 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 blah. I'm getting really, really mad. Like, I'm mad. So, like, okay, so I throw the noodles. He turned around. Like, he do like this dramatic thing like this. And then he turned around, and there's just a noodle hanging from his nose, and it's just shaking as he turned his head. Like, so he like this, and the noodle just like this. So I can't even take myself, let alone him, serious at this point, because I want to laugh, because this man got noodles hanging from his nose. But I'm still mad. So I'm like, you know, I'm out. Like, F y'all, I'm done. Like, I don't care. Like, you really finna do all that over being locked out. So I leave. Mind you, I'm 14. Look at me, I'm pretty. I'm pretty, you know. Yeah, like, and this is the thing that really got to me. Like, after I walked out the house, like, I could have just been walking out to blow some steam off, anything. He locks the door behind me. And this is where I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm leave. I'm gonna go. Like, okay, so, like, that was, like, my breaking point. Like, I'm running away. Like, where am I gonna go? Have no idea. But I'm going to get there. Excuse me. So, my phone is off. I'm standing at the top of the driveway hoping that I get some Wi-Fi connection to the house. I don't. So, I had a little friend or whatever who lived in my neighborhood. And I was going to go to his house, but he was at football practice. So I'm like, and I was going to call my mom from there or whatever and tell her what happened. But then I realized he was at football practice, and, like, you know, he's not there. So I also had a best friend who lived, like, around the corner, but that didn't really click in my head to walk to her house. So I walked about a mile, I would say, a mile or two, a mile. It was so far. I was so tired, and I was so scared. Like, I walked all the way to my aunt's house, and on the way there, it was so scary. So scary. Like, there was, like, a lot of people, like, honking at me and, you know, asking me, do I want to ride? And I felt, like, so scared. Like, I don't think I understand, but I was, like, literally terrified. I was terrified. I thought I was gonna get kidnapped or something. I don't really know what I was thinking, but I thought it. I thought it. And yeah, once I made it to my aunt's house, I broke down. I started crying. You know, I was crying, and I was telling her what happened or whatever, and she was like, she was still trying to process the fact that I walked all the way from my house to her house. And I'm telling y'all, this is a good little walk. It's a good big walk, especially for me, because I get tired fast. Ew, and I sweat a lot. Ooh. You know, I had to be mad if I did that. Like, I was livid. I was not even mad no more. I was livid. So I'm at my auntie house, and she trying to figure out what's going on. And, like, the whole time she's trying to figure out, like, how did you get here? Why did they let you leave? Walk all the way over here by yourself? Like, does anybody know where you're at, basically? So we call my mom. We tell her, like, what happened. My mom's trying to figure out why is she all the way over here. Like, how did she even get here in the first place? And yeah, like, it was bad. It was bad, basically. Yeah, it was bad. it's like way worse than what I'm telling y'all, but it was bad. What happened? So after we got off the phone with my mom, we told her like we was going to Chick-fil-A so I can eat or whatever. Cause of course I was hungry after that 2-mile walk. Okay, maybe I'm reaching just a little bit, like 1.5 miles. That's close enough. Round it to 2, so it's 1 mile. But anyways, for real, we got to Chick-fil-A and me and my mom was talking. You know, of course, I was crying. I mean, I'm young, like I'm like, you know, like can't do this. Okay, so okay, so yeah, like we talking, we having a conversation about everything, and she's just like, I don't know if she want me to put all this out there, but she was just like, she's done, you know, like she couldn't do that. Like, how could you let my child you know, run away, you know, not call me, not tell me that she left or nothing. Like she's mad, as she has the right to be mad, you know. So I don't know, it's just a lot that goes with this story. But no, for real, like it was just like a wake-up call for her, like you shouldn't, you know, be with people who don't care for the people that you love, you know. Like if you like, if that was his own child or whatever, like no shade to nobody, but like if this was your own child, you wouldn't even much let her walk off the front porch. But because I'm not your child, or I guess I don't really know his reason, but you decide to lock the door behind me, you just decide to let me venture off and do my own thing as a 14-year-old. And we did not live in a good area at all, honestly. So I'm like, anything could have happened to me. All because you wouldn't let me back in the house, you locked the door. There wouldn't be any naturally Nia if this didn't happen to me. But for real, like all jokes aside, like I know like some of y'all get like mad and stuff, cause we all get mad, we're human. But like sometimes y'all gotta learn how to like control it. Like go to your room, like don't run away, honestly, because so much stuff could happen to you. Like you're so mad in the moment, you know, like you're not really paying attention to your surroundings. You're not really like, you're not alert because you're so focused on whatever was making you like upset. So like anything happens, somebody could walk up beside you, somebody can pull up on you, snatch you to the vent, anything could happen. So I'ma just say like, either go have somebody with you or bring some protection, or just don't run away at all. Because I was so young, and it was a lot that happened that day. Like a lot of stuff happened that day. Yes, I was mad. Of course, I had the right to be mad. Everybody has the right to, you know, feeling a certain way, you know. But honestly, I don't feel like leaving the house, running away was the best, you know, the best option. I could have very much so went up to my room, locked the door, and cried it out. But I was so angry, you know, I didn't even want to be in the same house as him, let alone like hear his voice, hear him walking around the house. Like I just couldn't do it, you know. I don't know. Basically what I'm trying to tell y'all is don't run away, because anything could happen. Anything. There were so many people trying to like get me to get in their cars, like stopping, like pulling over, going as far as pulling over in the like from like a main road to try to get me. Nobody did. But like that's like so many like people, I'm telling them, no, I'm only 14. They're like, okay, like you still can get a ride, like trying to flirt with me even though I'm just a kid. I mean, if y'all see my body, like y'all know that your girl got it going on. Okay, but not for real. Like Like back then, I looked the same. I was just a little slimmer. Like I looked the same. I didn't have a body of a kid, you know. So like they were like, this, she's not really 14, but I was really 14. Like this is real. Like this is legit. This is legit. Don't run away. That's my advice, kids. Don't run away. Naturally, Nia did it, but you don't have to. Naturally, Nia walked so y'all could run. Behind, I did walk, cause oh baby, guess who now? The title of this video gonna be the time I walked away. You wanna know why? Cause I'm not running nowhere. Especially it was hot. It was a long walk, and I ain't have time for it. Okay, guys, that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it wasn't like as juicy as y'all wanted to be, but like, you know, some stuff you can't just put in there out for the world to know, so they could be all in your business, because everything ain't everybody's business. Okay, but for real, I really hope you guys enjoyed this story time about the time I ran away, walked away, cause who money? Not me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.
Girl, I still fuck with you even though you been a bad girl. I wanna teach you a lesson.